To unlock the light element for the light sword or the lion sword, we're going to grab that sword off of that statue. We have to put back the sword that we already have because we can only have one sword at a time. So we put back the fire sword, we're going to grab the light sword. We're going to head over to the speed cola machine, and with the light sword in hand, you will notice that parasites start to spawn who are glowing yellow. You have to hit those parasites. It will imbue your sword with a yellow sort of effect. Then you're going to run over to that door and melee the door. You have to do this 4 times and it will unlock a portal that you can then enter through that doorway. So here we are, we're swinging our sword at those parasites and then we're swinging the sword at the door here. Again, we've hit 4 parasites who were glowing with the light sword, and then we hit this door when the sword was lit up. It lit up the symbols on the door. We're going to enter the door and place this sword inside this altar. On the base of this altar are some symbols. This is a little bit tricky, but you do have to shoot these symbols in order. It's tricky because the symbols move around, you are timed, and zombies will eventually start to show up. It's also tricky because you can only do this once per round. So if you noticed, I entered the doorway in round 13. I'm here in round 14. I failed on round 13, so I had to wait until 14 to try this again. So what we're doing here is we are shooting the icons or the little emblems and symbols that appear on the base of the altar in the order in which they appear. So right now I'm still working on this first little round one. You have to avoid the zombies as much as possible, obviously, and you have to do this with enough time remaining before it kicks you out of this completely, and you have to wait until the next round to do it. So luckily I was able to pull this off. Once you're done, it will kill all of the zombies. You can then go collect the sword out of the altar, and you now have the light sword. Now that we have the lion sword imbued with light effect, we're going to go back to the throne room and melee the incantation box.